now is actually a good time to take a break from turning out and maybe do a run through of what is an MA-1a. So that's what I'm going to do while I've got some still inside out. Okay, so an MA-1a, this is an MA-1a standard size, and this is an MA-1a large size with its crossbody strap on. Standard has the crossbody strap as well, they're just there. So this gives you a good opportunity to see the difference. If I hold them at the same height, you can see they're not hugely dissimilar, but those small additions to the dimensions on the large do give a decent additional capacity. Anyway, there you go. So that's what they look like. Just put that there. So what you get on a MA-1a is essentially the spec of a high-spec 4-way Ancoats tote. You've got the 2 front drop pockets. You've got the adjustable front strap in olive. And then you've got black straps on the back and black Fidlocks, which are the magnetic buckles. Normally an upgrade, but on the MA-1as they're just standard. Also, so you've got the black Aquaguard zip, black sliders, but with the dipped orange pullers. So I'm dipping them here myself in an orange rubber just to give a nice little pop of orange, and it also ties back to the orange interior, which I was just opening to show you, but of course I don't need to because here is one obviously still inside out. The spec of an MA-1a inside is as a fully loaded tote. So you have a drop pocket section for your laptop, then twin drop pockets here. Now the drop on those pockets is, I think it's about 15 centimeters. It's kind of wallet depth. Keys, a mouse, that kind of stuff. I think I usually use it for wallet, keys. But it will also fit the your power pack, you know, an Apple power pack, that kind of stuff. So yeah, anything that is fist kind of sized. There you go. Look at that. Those are again with the Aquaguard top. Then you've got the labeling and the story about the tote, and then on the other side is the admin panel or organizer panel, a couple of pen slots, then phone kind of width, and then something I sometimes stick in my glasses, or I don't know, what did I come in with in there today? I think I had the mic set. That's one of the mics there, and obviously the other bits plugged in. But yeah, just bits, electronic, digital accessories, bits and bobs, power charge cables, power cables, basically all your bits and bobs, you know, can slide into those. So that's what's going on the inside. Material is, this is a reversed Cordura, 500D Cordura. So you've got the coated side on the outside. That's just because I like that texture change. It's also wipe clean when it's this way round. So yeah, it's something that I do differently to how you might otherwise come across it. So that's what's happening on the insides. And that's hence why it's called the MA-1a. It reminded me when I made the first one of those MA-1 bomber jackets, which traditionally you find them in, well, you find them in navy, but you find them in the olive, and they often have the orange lining, and that was kind of what I was thinking of when I put this together. So hence its name. So it's fully, the spec is fully decided. It's not a custom spec as such, but it's made to order, and that's what you get. You just choose large or standard size. And that's it. I think that basically takes you through. What it can do, or I suppose we should talk about that as well, is it's the 4-way convertible. So you've got your long-handled tote, which is good for over the shoulder. They can adjust down. So the front one, through that adjuster. The excess can tuck into the front pocket, so you don't have to have that trailing all around. And then on the rear, you just grab onto those Fidlocks, pull them through, and then when it pulls up, they will kind of double back on themselves, so you're shortening the strap. You usually need to pull it through a little bit extra to get a nice short kind of grab length. So then I would call that hand carry, or you can't see down there, I'd call that like a hand carry or helmet bag style. That's cool too, and you just get these little looped up sections where that's that, but they hold nicely like that. So that's your second hand carry method, or short handle tote. But then you might want to carry it as a backpack, so then you want to let out the long straps, and then that's your backpack mode. Didn't show that very well. That's your backpack mode then. Okay, I'll just slide that on for you. So that's into backpack mode. The nice thing about the front handle being adjustable is if you're carrying it in backpack mode and maybe you're riding a bike with it, you don't have to have this long loop thrashing about on the back of the bag. You can cinch it right down, tuck it away, so it's not going to catch on branches or anything if you're really getting amongst it on your commute. So that's 3 ways that we've talked about. We've long handle tote, short handle tote, grab handle, or helmet bag style, and then backpack mode. And then finally, just going to tidy these back down again. Final mode of carry is crossbody. So here's your crossbody strap that comes with the bag. Just hook it onto the D-rings, which are in the back here. And that is your final mode of carry, crossbody, which is kind of like a messenger bag. So you might want to call it messenger bag style. Crossbody, call it what you will. And that's a pretty long strap as well, so if you're still living in the 90s like I am and you want to have that banging on the backs of your knees, you can do that. And that pretty much is it.